Hi, this is Jane from the Tahlequah Library, and since we're not doing Pinterest in person anymore, we're making another dish that we would make if we were going to have Pinterest, and this one is called spaghetti salad, and we picked it because it's something that's easy to do in summer when it's really hot and you don't feel like cooking a lot. It's mainly fresh vegetables and then spaghetti noodles. So I've chopped everything up ahead of time so it doesn't take too long. We have some cucumber, some red bell pepper, some cherry tomatoes that I've chopped into pieces, some red onion that's cut pretty fine, some yellow peppers, and some black olives. And then we're going to be making the dressing from scratch, but you could just buy a bottle of Italian dressing if you wanted. The dressing has olive oil. I didn't have a bottle of olive oil, but here it is. It has red wine vinegar. At home, I made this with just regular white wine vinegar because I didn't have red wine vinegar. There's pepper in it. There is parsley flakes, basil, oregano, and then the kind of Parmesan cheese that you find in the little canister in the store. And salt, I forgot the salt, it's there somewhere, and a little bit of sugar also. And ahead of time, I have everything in the container for the salad dressing except for the olive oil, which I'll add, and then I'm gonna blend it up in the immersion blender. Oh, I also forgot, there's a little teeny bit of like minced up red pepper and a little teeny bit of minced up red onion in this dressing too. And the spaghetti noodles, when you get ready to cook them, they're just regular spaghetti noodles. You have to break them into pieces, otherwise you're gonna end up with the spaghetti, that's kind of like a giant Gordian knot or something like that. And you can't get your noodles to go in, so you're just gonna break them in. The recipe says in half, but I actually broke them into thirds, and it makes it a lot easier later when you have to mix in the vegetables and the dressing and stuff to actually get the vegetables to mix in with the noodles. So in just a minute, the noodles will be ready, and I'll show you how to mix everything together. Okay, so the spaghetti noodles are all cooked to al dente, like 9 or 10 minutes, and all you do is just pour the noodles, once you've rinsed them, dumped them in the water out, is pour them into a bowl, and you just start adding all the different vegetables. And there's the red bell pepper, the olives. The recipe calls for green bell peppers, but I don't like raw green bell peppers, so we don't have them. We have yellow. At home, when I made it a couple days ago, we had orange bell peppers and red bell peppers, and we ate it with some grilled chicken. You could eat this on its own, so then you're just gonna toss the vegetables a little bit. And like I said with the noodles, if you don't tear the noodles up, they're gonna stay in a great big knot because the noodles tend to clump together and then all your vegetables fall to the bottom. So you wanna kind of tear them up a little bit. And if you had those kind of tongs, you could, or those salad spoons, you could use those too. And then the last thing you're gonna do, and at home you might wanna do it a little bit longer, but I'm not gonna stand here tossing noodles all day. I made the salad, or the pasta salad dressing. I used an immersion blender, but you could literally just shake it up in a jar if you wanted. I just like to use the immersion blender because the oil gets mixed up really good and it doesn't separate like it does sometimes when you shake it. And you just pour it on. And I want to get all of the dressing out because there's really not that much of it. Oops. So scrape it all out. And then you're just going to toss it like you did the vegetables till all the noodles are pretty much coated. Couple minutes, and at the very end you're going to add about, I think it's a quarter cup, maybe a half cup, a third cup, I can't remember what it is. We do have the recipe for this posted on Pinterest, and I think it's from the website Dinner at the Zoo, so you can get the recipe. It is really good. We liked it. We ate it warm last night with the grilled chicken. My husband really liked it. He had it, the leftovers today, cold, and he said they were still good. So the last thing you do is you take a little bit of Parmesan cheese, that's still the grated kind, and you sprinkle it on the top. And the recipe calls for fresh parsley sprinkled on the top, but parsley is another thing that I don't like. I looked up substitutes for parsley, and one of the substitutes for parsley is cilantro, but a lot of people don't like cilantro. I actually do like cilantro, but a lot of people don't like cilantro. And another thing that they said you could use, oddly enough, was celery leaves. I did have some celery at home when I made this the other day, And I chopped the leaves up and put it in, and it looked good, but we couldn't really notice the difference. So, I mean, you could put parsley in if you want. It seems like everybody else likes parsley but me, but I didn't put it in the recipe. So this is what it looks like. It's really tasty. It's from the website Dinner at the Zoo. It's on Pinterest, and this is spaghetti salad. Thank you for watching. See you next time.